Scotland.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah. Well. Well.
I can see you now.
Where is that? No. Yeah.
said,
What's that? Let me recognize.
You've on your glasses, so I can.
Yeah. I told guys. Well, I have to look like a proper. Well, teacher, tutor, or just like girl was wearing glasses. You know. Well, Mike, we're in one band. We're in one team.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So, guys, do. Hi, Marina. What's that? Did we go to one school?
I said, is this one school? So we have to behave now.
Well, this is what I asked Mike to watch what he's saying, right?
Yes.
So to be tolerant. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, no, I'm kidding.
And now I just have to be quiet.
Yes.
It wasn't me who told that, Mike. You know.
No.
So
I'm watching the other people in the background, and they didn't say it. It must have been you.
Well, so hopefully guys do understand, like, well, they can catch the words and the meaning, because we might be a bit speedy for them. I'm not sure. Yeah, so let's see.
You want me to speak in Russian?
As long as you can say a couple of proper words, you know, that's fine. So
Australia.
Not now yet.
Goodbye.
Moscow.
Not now. Well, okay. So let me say hi to all the guys. I'm not sure whether we are going to have quite a lot of people or many people today. Normally we have got up to 10 guys. So these are the people who come to say hi to each other. Well, we try to discuss things. We're trying to do that in English, just to have something different during these 2 months, maybe another month, I'm not sure, but something different, and to bring in something to keep us stay connected, something like that. Well, I'm not sure. Well, Mike, no, whether you would like to ask guys questions, where they're from, what's that they're doing, like why they're here, you know, why they've come to see you, you know. So maybe they expect some teasing questions or naughty questions about Russia. Don't ask about Putin. So we don't speak about that.
No.
Oh,
and we won't speak about Boris either.
Boris, yeah, Boris, yeah. So Boris, yeah. So politics is something for somebody else, not for us. Yeah. So Marina and Hadisha and Sveta, Max is my big love. Sorry, I have to say that.
Well, it's all in Russian.
Irene and Marina, yeah. Well,
so who's who? Give us a wave.
Yeah.
This one's Irina.
No.
This is Irina. True. You cannot read. This is Irina. She's waving. Yeah.
Hi, Irina. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
And you. And next one.
Next one, yeah. Well, Max, would you
Max,
mind?
okay, Max.
Yeah, this is
Max.
my big love.
Yeah.
My
Good
big
morning.
love.
Good morning,
Yeah.
guys. Good morning.
Max, how are you?
Welcome to our speaking club.
Oh, thank you. And then there's two others. No, there's one other. The lady at the end. Hi there.
Marina. Yeah, Marina, you will be surprised. Marina, would you mind to tell us a big secret where you are now?
Now I'm living in London.
How are you? Oh gosh.
In Wimbledon. Good morning. Nice to meet you.
And to you, but there's no tennis at the moment, eh?
No.
Well, hopefully it will happen soon, eventually.
Yeah.
Or when it should
who's
happen.
The other lady? Who's the other lady?
Yeah, this is Hadisha. Hadisha, you well.
Hi.
Yeah, Mike normal.
No, it's someone new.
There's someone different.
Yeah, there's another lady, Svetlana. Svet, can you tell us where you are now at the minute? We will all die. Honestly, we will all die after that. Tell us where you are now.
I now in Bali.
In Bali. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Bali.
Very nice.
Very beautiful views, of course.
Yeah.
I show.
Oh, fantastic.
Super. Yeah.
And the fire is the ocean and the swimming pool. Yeah.
Super. Well, so
Yes.
why are you in Bali? Why are you in Bali? Are you working there?
No, we live here from February and blocked here
Yeah.
on quarantine.
Stop.
So you don't care?
Well, you can. Yeah, you cannot like imagine a better place. Honestly,
No, exactly.
You know,
For lockdown. You're
Lockdown,
lucky.
yeah.
Lockdown. Yeah.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Now
Best
staying
place
here.
So, Svet, you are with the whole family there, right? So you are not bothered. I mean, like you don't have this hassle with school learning, with online homework for kids, right? I can translate. Because yeah, you're just relaxing there, starting from February, right? So you're
No relaxing from February.
no
Because we have online lessons for my children, and my
still have
husband work now all day. My husband work. Only I relax.
Yeah.
But now school for children finish, and I relax all time.
all time. Well, no, this is a dream life, isn't it?
It is.
So, Svet, how many kids you've got? For a second.
Three
Kids. No, honestly, this is a beautiful life, isn't it?
It is.
Well,
it is.
I shouldn't say so thanks to lockdown, but well, otherwise, how would you end up living in Bali?
I know.
Like being stuck there, you know, for good 2 months.
Stuck, yeah, if you have to be stuck anywhere, why not Bali? Bali's lovely.
But so this is not fair, honestly, for somebody to be stuck in Bali. Yeah.
Yes, I can add. It's not so important to have lessons and studying for your children, and the main point to have enough money staying at Bali.
Yeah.
To have opportunities of staying in Bali.
But Bali is not expensive, isn't it? Especially nowadays, right? Or
now Bali, I've seen the same in Russia, in Moscow, for example. In Moscow, more expensive now than Bali, because if we want to rent house on village, yeah,
in the village, yeah.
Cost, it will be cost, I think, $3,000. Yeah, in Bali we rent villa for $1,500, and it is a very big area with swimming pool, with 4 bedroom, and with big living room. It is a better one in Moscow.
It's a paradise. It's a paradise. Svet, well, how long are you gonna stay there? Because we can all come, you know, and well, say hi to you. Yeah. Why? So how long you gonna stay, or when are the borders going to be open? I told Norm that yesterday that I saw this list of countries with the dates when borders gonna be open, basically starting from mid-June, so you can travel. Are you going to are you going to go back home to Moscow, or well, you're home now, Bali?
To back when quarantine finish, and where we can go to walking, go to street, and no sit at home 2 weeks.
So not to be what is called? No,
quarantine.
2 weeks of quarantine. Yeah, you'll start once you come back from somewhere.
Yeah,
okay, so we have got a couple of other guys. Antona and Antosha. Antosha. I cannot call you differently. Sorry. No, and Mike, this is a kind of sweet nickname. No, sweet name. Not nickname, like Anton, Antosha, like, you know.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah. And Yelena, well, she might join us later. Okay, so Anton, tell Norm and Mike where you're from far away, and how beautiful your place is, and what's that you're doing there, guys, and how is your lockdown going on? I know you have got beer. You have beer almost every day, don't you? This is what you told us.
I live in Russia, in a small town called Veliki Luki.
Yeah.
This is in a Pskov region between the big Russian city as Moscow and St. Petersburg. Yeah.
And you love your place, and you don't want to go to Bali, do you?
I don't want to go to Bali now. I like my town. It's very green town. There are many trees, flowers. I live near the river. I can see it from my window every day.
Can you do you go fishing? Because, well,
I'm not.
This is
fisherman.
You're not a fisherman. Okay, so
in my childhood, I was fishing, but now I don't.
Well,
do it.
Mike, I think Anton should come to Scotland to feel what the real fishing is. So Anton, and
I'm sure it's real fishing.
Because it will become your favorite hobby. Well, we're going to speak about hobbies anyway. Okay, Antosh, thanks a lot. Let me switch to Lena. Len, welcome. Yeah, Elena Ukolova. So a couple of words. Do you want to say something, like to say hi to Norm and Mike, and maybe anything to ask? Just like whatever. I know we have got a topic, but we can speak about that a bit later. Oh, where are you from, and where are you now? Your background shows us like a very, a nightclub.
Yeah.
Disco.
Yeah, so.
I'm from Russia. I was born in Chelyabinsk, but right now I live in the little village near the Moscow, Romashkovo, and it is very good for me because in Moscow now very difficult to live, but here I can walk, I can do some in my garden, sometimes in my garden, and also my daughter can walk too every day. We have near the little forest and good park where I can.
Where you do barbecue?
No.
No?
No, we do barbecue near at the home. Near home.
Okay, so in your garden. In your house,
in my garden.
Yeah,
I bicycle.
you go cycling, yeah.
Yes, I go cycling with my daughter, and breeze different tree, very good area. Yes, воздух очень.
Yeah, we understand. Well, we understand, don't we?
Very, very, very good air to breathe in from the trees. Yeah.
Yes.
Not
yes.
like in Moscow. Yeah.
Yes, not like in Moscow.
Len, are we going to Bali to Sveta? Because it's not fair. She lives there. She's got a big place, so we can all go to see to spend our time there. Gosh, Sveta doesn't mind.
It's a long way to cycle, though.
Well, you have to pay something to get something. That's okay. So at least that. Okay, right. Thanks, Lian. It's nice to see you because you don't come very often. So
Yes,
yeah.
yes, I can.
It's a,
Can I say something? How do you do that background? A fantastic background.
Yeah. How do you put this background, disco background? I know it's you can do it.
Oh yes. This is virtual phone. This displays my job. Yes. This
is it
special phone? Special phone? No, it's not cinema. It's special building. Цифровой.
Digital.
Digital.
Very center in the Moscow. Digital center in the Moscow. Yes, and I do different events in this building. But right now we work in the home, and we have different phones.
Yeah. So that people like yourself, Mike, can ask questions. You know. So
Okay.
You can become the client.
No. I'm listening.
My niece in London, my sister's daughter, she does something similar. She does the same sort of job with the digital effects. So she's been doing that too, but she lives in London.
Oh,
so it's very similar what she does. Yeah.
Well, this is what will be in demand. It is in demand today, and it will be in demand the other, decade. So yeah, Lian, you are safe. So people can live wherever. So, but you are safe because you are doing some digital stuff. So this is what's gonna be like part of our life, like profession or something. You can be still paid some money. So okay, we've got Hadisha, and Lena Yudakova. Welcome, nice to see you. You don't come often either, so yeah. Okay, I know we have got a very big time difference. Hadish, we will speak to you in a minute. Lena Yudakova. So can you say a couple of words, like where you are? We've got Mike and Norm, so they. I guess it's interesting for them to know where you are from, guys. Just a couple of words, and what made you come or join us today? Is it because you wanted to see these faces? Who is Norma? Who is Mike? So where are they from, and why do they have this British flag at their background, even though we're all living in Scotland? Excuse me, Mike.
Please explain. It's a joke, and he's not allowed to fly that flag in our house.
I think it's a bit of a discrimination, honestly, to me, Norm.
It is.
A bit. Yeah. So,
I'm a minority. You realise that?
Well, we still respect that, Mike. You know.
Yeah.
But
I'm an abused minority. I'm not even allowed to put a flag up in my house.
Well, at least, occasionally, like today.
Yeah, like
so
today.
This is like today, yeah. So this is something already.
One day only.
When Norm tells you when and for how long.
And when we finish, I'm going to really get punished.
In what way?
Because it's too early in the morning. She's brutal.
Well, I think everyone in the morning is sort of brutal, unless we have got our the proper amount of our coffee. Okay, so Lena, I know you're from far away, so a couple of words. How life is there? Are you? Is your lockdown being eased? Да, послабление есть или нет? So, nice to see you.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I'm nice to see you too. I want to be only listener in this meeting, but I can say a couple of words about our life in Vladivostok.
Vladivostok. Do you recognize the name, Mike? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
You-
yes.
You tell me, please, where is that on the map? What is that?
It's on
It's in Russia.
Paris,
Russia,
да, it's
yeah.
Russia, да, Paris.
Definitely.
near Japan, isn't it? Yeah, right around the other side, near Japan.
Near Japan, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Mhm.
I was working there in Japan,
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh.
in the Straits of Tsushima.
Yeah, in one of the islands. Is that right, Mike? One of the
Yes,
islands.
we were working on a Russian battleship. Yeah.
How interesting.
He was looking for the Tsar's treasure, actually.
Any luck, Mike? Or you still don't tell people? Okay, I knew that. I knew that.
I can't say because otherwise everybody will be asking me for money all the time.
Well, don't like us. Don't say like us. Well, okay. So yeah. So Lena is from Vladivostok. How life is there, Lena? Just a couple of words. Yeah. Don't be this little doggy as you put in this chat. So I say that, Mike and Don, well, little doggy, meaning that you understand but you cannot speak, or you cannot say a lot. Yeah. Well, just because you feel embarrassed or something. Yeah. Okay. So how life is there? Do you go to restaurants now? Do you have parties and everything, or it's still kind of
we can work on the street. We have not party. We have not sport activities. Yes, yes, thank you. But we have our парикмахерская hair.
Yeah, salon, beauty salons and hairdresser salons. Yeah, they are open.
Open?
Well,
Yes,
yeah, well.
open.
So then life is good to me. No, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
so,
I have new hair.
Yeah, new haircut. Yeah, we can see that. Yeah, well done.
Yes.
So you're surviving. Yeah. Okay. What's the temperature? What's the weather like? What's the temperature? Is it summer with you?
We have summer 3 days. It's 25.
Oh, very good.
Nice.
25.
Yes.
25.
And sun is brightly like yes.
Yes, the sun
nice.
is shining.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
Well, Len, you know what? We are not going to Bali. We're going to your place. I think it will be more adventurous. Bali, we know all that, like palms and beautiful seaside and everything. Norm and Mike, we're going to Vladivostok.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan. Okay, thanks, Lena. And eventually, Hadisha. So Hadisha is from where?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Okay, yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to join this club and meet many interesting people and have opportunity to speak with native speakers. Thanks to Natalia for inviting us for this club. Well, I'm from Kazakhstan. I live in Almaty. I think Almaty is the most beautiful city in Kazakhstan because here's mountains. And I think that Almaty, it's like Kazakh Switzerland.
Hadisha, the next place to go is Kazakhstan. Then. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, now the life in Kazakhstan returned to normal life because from Monday, especially in Almaty, from Monday, many shops, malls, restaurants opened. So, and of course, people all people went there because everyone wants to buy something and everyone wants to relax in restaurants and feel the life.
Yeah. Khadisha, what's your plan? What are you going to do this weekend? Don't say you're going to. Well, why not? Don't say. Of course, I guess you are going to the nightclub. You're going to the beauty salon. Then you're going to the restaurant. Then you're going to see your friends. Maybe barbecue, and the end of the day nightclub. No.
No. I just want to go to mountains because we have mountain ski
resort.
Skiing resort, yeah. Mideo, it's one of the famous place in Almaty. So I went to go there.
Is it still snowy there so you can ski?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's
on the very
not
top.
on top, but yeah, very high.
It will still be cold. Mike, do you think we have got in our resorts? Is there still snow? Or
no, I think it's finished.
Not anymore. Okay.
No.
Little pockets, always little pockets of snow in the deep valleys. You sometimes have snow through the summer, but it's small patches of it. Not for skiing. You can just see it. You can, but it's gone very quickly. We've had such warm weather, really, for us, for Britain, well, for Scotland. It's been very warm for Scotland, yeah.
Yeah. Well, use proper words. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see me getting a bit angry there when she said Britain, because she's Scottish. She chooses when she's British and when she's Scottish. Anything I do, I can't do because I'm British. But she's very nationalistic.
Absolutely. So the flag's coming down very soon. That flag behind is coming down.
just after this session, after this party. Yeah. Okay. This is what will be fair anyway, Mike. Excuse me. Yeah.
Excuse you.
Okay. Sorry, we've got another Elena. Sorry, not Irene. So would you mind to say something I know you're from Moscow and everything, or maybe something you want to ask or say? Up to you. I guess this is a good chance.
It's very interesting fact that you brought to us flag from Britain, and I regret that I didn't do it because I proud my country, and next time we see, I definitely bring the flag from Russia. And nice to meet you again, and everybody. I happy hear from you. And as for me, this morning I have already run because I'm fond of sport. I'm fond of running, and this day I'm going to carry on to arrange my small garden under my block of flats, and I know that many of British fond of planting, gardening also, and I guess that's a very, very important and good hobby for our green world. And then I'm going to go to see my friend who is a cosmetologist, because I bought about my appearance. I think I like I like my look is good, and this evening I'm going to have some cosmetology
treatment.
treatment.
Beautician.
Care about my face.
Oh, quite
Wow.
right.
And
Irene, Irene, you just want to look even younger. You still look like in your 20s. So you
thanks a lot.
So
but I'm going to retire in a couple of years, honestly.
Years, yeah. Wow. Can you imagine? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's true. And by the way, some days ago, I opened for me the British director. This is Richie, and this time I know that we were going to discuss different hobbies. My hobby is movies, series, and artwork movies. And I liked the movie from Richie. I watched one of them. It was Gentleman's, the latest movie from by Guy Ritchie. And did you watch this movie? And what can you say about this film if you watched it?
What's the name of the movie? What's the name?
Once Upon a
Gentleman's.
No.
This is latest, and also I watched one of them, but I'm not sure I can translate correctly. Большой куш, Наталья. Snatch. I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie by Ritchie? And what's your opinion about your...
a big, not catch, but something. One of his recent movies.
It wasn't Snatch, was it? Snatch.
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 Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Snatch. No.
No, we haven't seen those. Have we seen anything? What else did he do? He didn't do Trainspotting, did he?
No.
No.
Mike is not a movie, as we call it, a movie buff, meaning he likes lots of movies. It's called a movie buff in our buff.
I see.
Meaning you're very into movies. But no, we're not really into it that much. But I'm sure, did he not do Trainspotting? No.
I don't know.
Did Guy Ritchie do Trainspotting? It was about drugs in Edinburgh. No, in Edinburgh. Was that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm going to carry on to see his movies, honestly, because I very, very liked it. And what's your hobby, Mike and Norma?
Good question.
I knew about fishing. I knew
fishing. This is what we figured out today.
Good fisherman. Yeah, I see. And what about another?
Well,
others. Norma.
Arguing with Mike. I think this is you can treat it as hobby. Why not? Yeah, one of those.
First one is arguing with Mike. That's my hobby.
Great. You draw it. You do it yourself?
And I like to go walking. Me and a friend go walking every week for about 10 miles up into the hills. Mm-hmm. So we like to do that very much. We take a picnic with us for lunch, and we go right up into the hills and enjoy the countryside, because it's very nice countryside here. Mm-hmm. So that's one of my main hobbies. Mm-hmm. And a little bit of gardening at the moment when the weather's good. I like to garden, but
and sometimes she comes fishing with me.
Oh, sometimes I go fishing.
Once a year.
She can row the...
Mike, what for? To relax nearby you during your fishing, or
to work hard? To work hard.
To work hard?
To work hard. Yeah. So why do you, Mike? Why do you take Norm So maybe a bit of, we don't have a super connection here. Why do you take, the question is, why do you take Norm with you? Just to stay, because you can't live without Norma, you know, so you want her everywhere, every time, or like...
In case he falls in, I have to be there. To phone the Coast Guards to say, my husband is falling in the water.
Well, why do we answer for Mike? Mike, you answer, please, honestly. So, see girls have got, well, honestly, you take, the question is, why do you take Norm with you? Because
sorry.
Because we have answered for you, you know, so Norma has answered, I have got my own version, Irene has answered for you. So why do you need Norm with you?
I take her with me because she tells me I must take her with me.
Yeah, so basically you have no
choice.
any other option, no choice. Yeah. So okay, this is life, Mike. You know, so this is life. Well,
I know my position in life.
Okay. I see. Norm is afraid that you are very, very handsome, and some of girls could be chase after you. No?
Yeah.
She's afraid for you.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, in case someone jumps into the boat with him, I have to be there.
You will be there. Yeah. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I guess this is what is the truth. This is what is the truth. Yes.
I have to keep an eye on him.
The last time I went down to my boat, there were some ladies with their children on the shore, and one lady said, "Could I come out in the boat with you?" And I said no, because I have to go past the bottom of my garden, and my wife will see me.
I see.
Garden looks right onto the sea. We have a big long garden, and then you know what cliffs are? You know, we're high up from the sea. And I can stand at the bottom of the garden and watch when Mike is fishing.
And you can watch whether he's doing the right thing, right?
So, but I like to go out sometimes, not always. Sometimes, if it's nice weather, and we see the dolphins and we see the seals, and we have a big rock just a little bit offshore, and there's a seal colony, a family of seals, so we can see them and the dolphins. So it's lovely sometimes, especially at the moment. There's a lot of dolphins passing by, so we can see them quite clearly.
Have you seen some?
Yeah, there's been quite
because we okay. Now in our new place, we have to.
Yeah. I can't see.
Somebody.
You're never up in time, Natasha. You're always sleeping when the dolphins go past.
Well, I'm not sleeping. I'm doing something. I'm still sorting out the house, you know. Well, it's too big, so it's going to be endless. So no one will understand me.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask something from Max, my big love. So.
Good morning.
Well, I leave it to you to say something or to ask the question. So, Max, you know me. Please ask some teasing questions. Something that
question.
Well,
Only
whatever. But I'm whenever you wanna say, please ask something as well. You know, something
challenging.
Challenging. I was looking for the proper word. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, guys. Sorry. And Mike and Norma, thank you for joining to us. And your English is so beautiful, and it's a very pleasure listen to you today. And I would like to tell a little bit about me, about my life. I live in Moscow, and we keep on lockdown, of course. But I started a dream about amazing
Going to
dream,
Scotland.
amazing dream. Yeah, and I started and I asked Svetlana about her location, and she promised me to share with this beautiful place. And by the way, to tell the truth, I think it's not important where you lock down. The most important with who you lock down. And fortunately for me, I keep on with my lovely, my precious wife and my boys. And I have only one question for you, Mike. Tell us please about your beautiful partner, about your superwoman, about Norma.
Mark, a very good question, Mark. Thank you so much.
I thought the challenging question was supposed to go to Natasha.
Well, I'm ready, Mike. You know me, so I'm ready any minute.
Tell us more.
So I still like her. Like, I'm just thinking what you can say. I still love Norma. Still do it.
Well, I couldn't say that's too embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Okay, so I'm not putting words into your mouth. So
right, shall I tell you what to say, Mike?
Yes, that's easier.
I think that's a good plan. No, as always, you know.
He doesn't normally let me speak anyway.
Right, come on
right,
then.
So what is it?
Well, carry on. Yes, you've got to tell everyone what you how good a cook I am.
Oh yes, she's a very good cook.
Very good cook.
Super.
She's a very good mother to our children.
Well, they're grown now. They're big boys now. They're 40 and 35. So.
But we still look after them.
Yeah. Okay. We do. Yeah. You never stop being parents ever.
It's just the pocket money gets bigger.
And right, carry on.
Yeah, Mike. Well,
I don't know.
Nom deserves
Right.
all good words. At least now. If
exactly.
Well, at least now.
Reserved.
This is the moment.
Yes, it's a very I think that's good description. That's a good description of my situation now. I'm a very reserved, although I play around a lot. I'm quite reserved. So when you ask us something seriously, personally, I find it very difficult to answer.
Because he can't think of the nice words to say.
unless you tell Norm, unless you tell Mike what to say, right?
She's kicking me now. She's kicking me.
And Mike, what's your favorite dishes from Norm?
Yeah.
See? Yeah, right away. Mike, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. So many. So many.
Don't say scrambled eggs.
Beans on toast. No, you like casseroles. When I do casseroles, he's a very
I eat anything.
Yeah, he's a very appreciative.
Is it? Yeah. Is it?
Most things I cook.
I like toad in the hole.
Oh yeah, toad in the hole.
Toad in.
What's that? I don't recognize that. Toad in the hole. What's that? It's
toad in the hole is sausages. Yeah. Do you know what Yorkshire pudding is? Batter.
Toad in the hole. Okay. So what's the hole then? What's the hole?
The hole is you put the sausages in the batter. Yeah.
And then you have gravy on it.
Sorry?
Is it hot dog?
No.
Proper sausages.
Just
ordinary sausages, pork sausages. You make a big batter and you put the sausages in and the batter rises and it looks like the sausages are in little holes. So the sausage is the toad and it goes in the hole. It's a typical British dish.
I see.
Or if the batter is not very crisp, it's called frog in the bog. which means it's soggy, but normally it rises and it's very crisp on the outside. So Mike likes that very much, but I don't do it very often. But
once a year if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
With beer.
Well,
maybe stronger.
With
no.
whiskey.
With
No,
whiskey.
just Mike with his wine, or no, it's not. It's you can drink anything with it. It's not. But Mike normally is a wine drinker, so he'll have his wine normally.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not it's like an old traditional meal. It's not a posh expensive meal. It's just something we don't get very often, and it's very difficult to get the batter correct. So that's why Norma doesn't make it very often.
Well, I thought you would say your favorite dish is cooked lobsters. You know, Mike.
But I can't say that because I do all the cooking of the lobsters.
Yeah, he cooks the lobster. I just make the sauce. He does he catches them and cooks them. So
lobster linguine.
Yeah. Well, I still have to get a recipe from you because I was planning to do that the other day because the fridge is full of lobsters.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do with them, and I thought I would go to Mike and ask his linguine recipe. Yeah. So. Okay. Well.
Okay. I would like to ask Norma.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
sorry.
Max, yeah.
What do you think about your husband, Mike?
Let's swap.
Don't bugging me, Irina. Don't bugging me, please.
Yeah. Irene, hold on a second. We will still ask this question later on. Max.
Norma, we understood that Scotland is Mike's homeland.
No,
the opposite.
British?
The opposite.
Yeah.
So
what about your native location? Where are you from?
Originally.
Originally.
No, I'm from. I was born just about 10 miles from here. In Aberdeen, the city of Aberdeen. I was born there, and
she hasn't moved very far.
No, I moved 10 miles south. But I lived in. So I was born and brought up in Scotland, in Aberdeen, and then I went to the Channel Islands. Do you know the Channel Islands? Guernsey, Jersey. It's in the English Channel. Small islands.
We will ask guys to find them. Okay.
Yeah. So I went and lived there for 6 years when I was in 18-19. When I was 18-19, just to see what it was like, and I liked it very much there. And then came back to Aberdeen, and then I met Mike. We worked together in a diving company because Mike used to be a diver for in the North Sea. A commercial diver. So I met Mike at the diving company that I worked in, and then we moved across to Borneo with work. And we like to travel, but now we just go to Spain and we go to maybe Italy sometimes. But with Mike's work, I had to go with him. So, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good. So, but yes, I'm very Scottish. I'm quite proud of being Scottish, as you might know. I married an Englishman, but that's okay. We get along. We manage. We get along.
See,
so he's English.
Guys, do you recognize this verb I gave you, manage? See how it's being used? Yeah. So. Okay, well, Irene, can I sort of lead further your question? Well,
my question about traveling. Mike and Noam like to travel. And what's your? Have you a dream trip? Maybe any place you have never been but want to go there.
Well, you say. you always wanted to go to New Zealand.
Well, Mike, you always you traveled underneath in the deep waters. So where else would you like to go? You've seen the whole world.
Yeah, I've worked all around Egypt and Japan and America and Spain, France, all around Europe, and we lived in Borneo with the children for 2 years, and we visited Hong Kong and Bali. And
went to Bali.
Yes, hi to Bali again. Yeah.
I would like to. I would like to go. I would have liked to go to New Zealand, but I'm not really so worried now. I always wanted to go and see it because it looks really beautiful. And me, I know I've worked with some New Zealanders, and they show me lots of pictures of their country, and it just seems it's an interesting way of life there. They live in the 60s or 70s, you know, they still, it's a very old-fashioned way of life in some ways, but big, beautiful country, very, very different between the North and the South Island. But as I get older, I'm not so bothered about it. I think what I'd really like to do is go around all the Greek islands, the small islands in Greece on a boat.
I see. Mike, by yacht?
Yes.
So am I. Last summer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you've been.
Yeah.
Welcome to family.
Around small Greek islands.
Just to go from one to another, stay 1 or 2. If it's a nice place, stay 2 days, and then go on to another one. I'd like to do that.
Mike, I thought you would say you're like dying to go to Russia. This is what I expected to hear, honestly. You know, I've been inviting you for years.
I know. Well, we've been to Latvia, haven't we?
Well, yeah, but this is not Russia, so like Moscow. See how many guys from Moscow we've got. So, well, we can make a plan.
I'd like to go to Russia, but I want to go in the winter. I want to experience a really cold winter.
Yeah. No, you know what? We will like look for the like coldest days, maybe next year, and we will send you right away as soon as the temperature is -30.
Yeah.
For you to enjoy the whole thing.
Yeah, that would be an experience. But yeah, I would like to see Russia.
I would, yes.
It'd be interesting. I'd like to go to St. Petersburg? Yeah, and but it's not my dream. I mean, it's not my best place to go. But I would like to see it. But I really want to go in the winter. I don't know why. I just like the snow, and we don't get so much snow here now. With the global warming, we very seldom get, especially where we live, is right on the sea, so we don't get much snow anymore.
And I don't like snow.
Mike doesn't like the cold. But another place I really would like to see is Jordan, you know, in the Middle East. It's Petra. You know it's a cathedral built into a huge church built into the mountain, and it's called Petra. It's been It's just been you know the one, and it looks just fantastic. I would really like to see that. But I do like going to hot countries also. I mean, we tend to go where it's much warmer because we don't get really good summers here normally, although this year's been much better. But yeah,
we invite you to our country, to Moscow, after you're traveling to New Zealand.
and to Jordan. The place number 3 is Russia.
Welcome to Moscow. We will be happy to see you in Moscow and in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, right. That'd be good. Right. I'll get Natasha on the case to do it.
Yeah.
So no problem. We've got people. Yeah, we've got like people from St. Petersburg. So no problem with that. So okay, right. Anything else? Like Hadisha, would you like to ask anything? Well, I've got like a good presentation, guys, actually, so I can bring it up.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but when you're talking to people and you're saying the names, I'm really trying so hard to look at the top of the screen.
To catch the names, So I know, yeah, it's kind of
I know what
Japanese language for you. Yeah. So well,
that's
my girls can teach you, Mike. You know, so at least you you could recognize the letters, right? And so, well, ask Hadisha is she's got the kind of Latin letters, right? So you can read that.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, mainly Russian names for girls like Lena or Helen, Natasha, Svetlana, Irene. Yeah, so well, that's the plan, Mike. So I will ask Vicky to teach you, to show you the letters. That's the plan. Yeah. Okay. Hadish, do you want to ask anything? And I can, guys, do you want to bring up, well, or we can do that later. Maybe I am thinking we can let Mike and Norm go in 10 minutes or so, and we can focus on our stuff, like if you like. Right?
Okay.
So, guys, would you like to ask anything? I know we've got the topic hobbies and anything. So, you know what? Can I ask before, Hadisha, before we jump? You, I've always wanted to ask why football is this national kind of hobby or national sport here in Scotland and in Britain. In Britain, it's soccer, right? But why is that? Why? No, not
we
anymore.
Don't call it soccer. We call it football.
Yeah, soccer is American version. Yeah, yeah. I mean, why is that? Why football?
Well, I honestly don't know. It's just something that the British people seem to love. I mean, Mike is not a football fan, really. I mean, rugby, he likes to watch rugby, which is not the same. But I honestly don't know why it's got.
I think probably because from the old time, from the years and years ago, football was such an easy game to play. You play it anywhere. All you need is a ball, and then you put some stones on the ground. You make a goal, so anybody could play it. I mean, in the years ago, 16th, 17th century, there was people playing a form of football. So it's such an easy game for everybody to play. Kids play it. They do it in the school. They do it in their gardens,
and also I think because people could go and watch it. Anybody could go and watch it. Poor people could go and watch it. It's not,
it doesn't cost anything.
It's much.
Yeah.
So I think and I suppose it's exciting for the guys that like football. I mean, you can see when you watch a football match on television how they get so passionate about it. But why it's a sort of a British thing, I really don't know.
I remember when I was very small, and if I stayed with my grandmother and grandfather, it was a real treat to me as a young boy to be taken to the football match on Saturday with one of my uncles. Yeah, all my uncles, not my immediate family, but all my uncles and my grandparents' family, they all went to football every Saturday, always. So then I lost interest.
Too much. Yeah.
Well, my uncles, one liked one team and the other one liked another team. And I remember as a child, there would be arguments between the two of them. They'd come back from the football match, and I'd be at my granny's, and my uncles would come in, and they'd be saying that this team was better than their brother's team. And there used to be lots of we say banter, lots of gentle arguments, nothing serious. And there was competition, like a competition, but why, I don't know. It's something that is just become a sport, a British sport, I think. So but now it's all over, didn't the Russians,
and it's very commercial, commercial nowadays.
There was some football match we watched.
I don't know.
We watched it. There was and anyway. Yeah, it's not very often we do watch it, but yeah. So that's really, can't tell you
well,
anymore.
basically, you didn't answer my question. So you just said like the answer is, well, we're not sure. So
I
okay.
sorry, I failed. I failed.
I take that.
I haven't passed the test, Natasha, obviously.
Well, it's okay. No, well, one of those days. So you can come over to. Well, we can like
Google see if it is. I'll Google to see why football is so good, is so popular in Britain, and come back with the answer to you.
Actually, I was going to do that. Yeah, but just
Well,
didn't have like.
I answered your question. I said it's because it's so accessible.
Well,
I object most strongly that I did not answer your question.
Well, I appreciate your diplomatical like way as always, Mike. You know, so as always, but we can pay back. So I take that. Okay, so accessible. Okay. Yeah, accessible. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. So well, Hadisha, well, guys, do you want to ask anything else before we let Mike and Norm go?
They're telling us.
Yeah. You're throwing us out now, are you?
Well, I think you've answered the question, so in a good way. So, like, I mean, that's it. Well, I'm kidding. Anyway. Yeah, I don't feel like.
I have a question. I just want to know, Mike and Norma, what helps to you to keep this warm and lovely relationship between you, and who first fell in love with each other?
Yeah. What?
Because we're both beautiful people, and it's so easy. It's so easy to live with a beautiful person.
Well,
I don't mean beautiful. I don't mean beautiful looking. I mean beautiful people.
From inside. Yeah, why not beautiful looking as well, Mike? You know, so why not?
Okay, yes.
Both ways.
Yes, for me.
No, we worked together, and then we sort of liked each other as friends, and then friendship grows into love, and that's what happened. And we have lots of rows, as Natasha will tell you when we go.
Oh, yeah, always. I would say.
Yeah. But we kind of bounce off of each other, you know what I mean? We connect, and we would say bounce off of each other. You know, he'll say something cheeky, and I'll say something cheeky back to him, and it's a sort of, we kind of just get on, basically. So yeah.
Well, Mike, you manage.
We manage.
He manages. Yeah.
Yes,
Natasha has her hands. Natasha has her hands under the desk. She's praying that we don't go into a big argument, as we usually do when she's talking to us. Have you?
Oh, we should really stop. Well, guys, do you understand this level of like humor? I guess you do. Well, not yet. Maybe. Well, maybe people. If you don't mind, maybe guys want to ask you something else. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's it. We kind of just get on. Yeah. And Natasha will say that quite often when she comes and speaks to us, she'll ask us something, and Mike will say one thing, and I'll say the other, and then we start going, no, and like this, and Natasha will say, okay, I'll go now. So, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to be diplomatic, Mike, or I cannot interfere into this atmosphere, absolutely loving atmosphere.
Yeah.
So I cannot break it up.
Uh-huh.
We're always quite happy until you come down and start making us argue.
Well, we'll keep on. Yeah. So this is how we like to.
Can I ask you a question?
To do it. Right, guys. Anything? Yeah.
When we go, will you all speak to each other in Russian, or do you carry on speaking in English, or what is the the purpose of this? Do you try and
Why?
Just wondered. you know, I just wondered if you carry on speaking English, or do you like to go back to
Yeah, we
speaking
will. Well, we will discuss you guys how
Okay.
truly you love each other. you
Okay.
know, and
So
how
do
good-
we get
yeah.
marks?
Well,
Do we get marks out of 10?
possibly that's a good idea. Well, I think I've got normally we try to speak English.
Because
And
we
I
have a
got
speaking club,
presentation for
Mike
that.
and no.
All
We have a
right.
speaking
Okay.
club
Yeah,
in
so-
English.
Yeah, so
We need to practice
Yeah.
in English, and we will carry on in English, obviously.
Ah, okay.
Well, if I may say so, that your English is all of you is very good. I mean, we can understand you very well.
You're very kind and very polite and diplomatic
Diplomatic,
person. You
yeah.
see,
This is
you see.
yeah. This is what
Thanks a lot.
No, it's true though. We
this
can
is what I
understand
tell guys. They don't. This is what I tell guys. They don't believe me.
you.
No, they think they that I'm just like saying that I'm lying. But this is what I tell all the guys. So well, we can understand you. You can express your opinion, or you can share your thoughts. You can say things. So what else you need? Like, of course, there could be mistakes, but who cares?
It doesn't matter.
Maybe,
It really doesn't matter. It makes it more. What's the word I'm trying to think now?
Interesting.
Interesting. It's we don't speak any other languages. A little bit of Spanish, a little bit of French, Mike more than me.
Oh, you're cool.
No, little. But I mean, I took French. We had French at school, when we go to Spain, we try and speak a little bit of Spanish, but we only go for 2 weeks. We come home here, and it's gone. But so it's for us, for any other
We
person.
can't even remember the English now. We're getting so old.
That's true.
Mark, when you say so, you always want to hear a compliment. Come on, you're still good looking. You are.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I'm just apologizing for our bad English.
No, I think it's very nice when a person, a non-English speaking person, is speaking English to us, because and a very understandable English as well. I think your English is all very good, and it's nice to have an accent, and it's nice to make little mistakes. It's okay. It's fine.
Thanks a lot. It was very interesting to meet you and to tell with you, to speak to you, and maybe from time to time we could carry on.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll be here next Saturday.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes.
It will be great for us.
Yeah.
It will be great because
Wow.
I'm sure you have many interesting topic to tell us.
Thanks.
About fishing, about yacht, about traveling, about books, about routine days. Everything will be interesting for us. Thanks a lot.
You're very welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet everybody.
Thank you very much, Norman, Mike. And well, I'm ready for your bill. As
Okay.
always.
Right,
Yeah.
we'll
So
send it up.
Before I go, Natasha, can you tell me how I switch this off?
I knew you would ask it. You can just click leave. Well, at the very top. At the very bottom bar. So if you move your mouse, you'll see this magic button leave.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is how you go. Right.
Well,
Right.
thank you for having us.
Thanks a lot.
Very
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Again.
Bye bye.
Have a lovely day.
See you
Bye.
again. See you
Nice
soon.
day.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Keep safe.
Thank you.
Yes.
You too.
Bye.
You too.
Bye bye.
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 Thank you.
Так, ребят, сейчас Майк Норма отключится. Не знаю, немножко пару моментов по-русски, если вы не против. Ну, как оно, впечатление?
Да, отличные, вообще суперские, симпатичные, очень
Можно
хорошо.
выдохнуть, можно выдохнуть.
Выдохнуть можно. Я поэтому
Очень
думаю,
прикольные, такие доброжелательные.
хорошим чувством юмора.
Да,
Да,
чувство
веселые
юмора вообще
ребята.
великолепное, поучиться. Нам.
Симпатичные очень.
Да, я вообще смотрела на них, это моя мечта через 30 лет с мужем, тоже так сидеть, смеяться и кайфовать
Абсолютно.
вообще от этого. Вот это
Да,
реально
мы тоже
визуализация
вдвоем и без детей, да? Быть
без детей.
счастливыми.
Ну а что,
Нет,
выросли,
тогда
да,
уже
говорит, да.
можно будет сказать,
Ну, в
что
смысле,
там
что без
45,
детей был, да.
50 и нормально.
Так они
и без
поэтому
внуков.
и кайфуют.
Пусть они
Именно
сами там
поэтому.
как хотят. Не, очень круто. Мне прям просто вот это вот
Атмосфера,
радость,
да?
это жизненно.
Ну вот
да,
я
как они
думала,
там
что ребята...
обнимаются
то, что
друг к другу.
да,
Вообще круто.
то, что вот я могу вам притащить вот такое, как-то, знаете, ну, это такого дорогого стоит, потому что тут не все такие, ну, как-то люди разные тоже, но вот эта вот пара действительно какой-то прообраз вот старости впоследствии. Вот мы тоже с Валерой также смотрим и думаем, и, ну, в общем, видите, то, что я хочу, чтобы, боже мой, все всегда слышали, что да им прикольнее, не меньше прикольнее, и слышать, и понимать, и английский у всех нормальный. Не знаю, как нам всем долбили, вот тогда, вот еще в советские времена, ну, кто мы, или чуть позже, или чуть раньше, да и сейчас, что вот мы что-то говорим с ошибками, так, не так. Да все так, все понимают, пожалуйста, все спрашивают, все они понимают все. Вот, очень открытые. Ну, и я вот не знаю еще, каким макаром вот эту вот мысль нести, что, ну, наш уровень языка, он все равно выше, намного выше уровня их другого языка. Вот там, я не знаю, ну, иностранцы, понятно, разного уровня тоже социального статуса, но, как правило, все-таки второй язык на том уровне, на котором мы знаем английский, слушайте, ну, они не знают, ребят, ну, честное слово. Поэтому они все...
Я один раз...
Ну, это в голову не приходит как-то. Такой аргумент,
Да.
он никогда в голову не приходит. Да, типа английский, это же язык...
Мы-то обязаны, да.
Да, мы обязаны, ну, потому что нам всем так вложили, что вот мы должны. Вот. Ну, понятно, что мы должны и будем делать, но вот к тому, чтобы, что это appreciation уровня, да, ну...
Ой, зависла.
Она тоже.
Все развисло.
Сейчас все будет.
Мне один раз американка в Доминикане сказала на английском: ой, какой у тебя плохой английский. А я ей говорю, ну, я такая уже немного выпила там какого-то ром-кола, и я ей говорю, в смысле плохой? У меня вообще-то есть английский, а у тебя русского вообще нет. И она такая, да. В общем, я ее как-то так это... И тогда мой мозг понял, что не надо стесняться, а надо как бы, ну, как можешь, так и разговаривать. В общем-то, я такой же и существую. Разговариваю как могу. Долго. Но не практикую так, чтобы это было лучше. Вот. А сейчас занялась, чтобы это было лучше.
Молодец. Но меня больше всего
Я уже сделала свое наблюдение. Одно, извините, сейчас скажу и все. В общем, иностранцы все, европейцы, вот, ну, здесь на Бали, никто не говорит thank you very much. Все говорят thank you so much. И если человек в магазине говорит thank you very much, то сразу понимаешь, что это русский. А если говорят thank you so much, это значит, это какой-то европеец. Вот я себе нашла. Теперь тоже говорю thank you so much.
Молодец, мы тоже так говорим.
Ну, типа такая продвинутая англичанка.
Продвинутая русская. Продвинутая до Европы русская.
Нет, но они вообще, возвращаясь к Майклу и Норме, они, конечно, великолепно выглядят, а едят такой
Они
ужас.
витамины, потому что жрут еще
Такой
параллельно.
ужас.
Ты же
Вот
знаешь,
в этом масле
Сосиски.
кипящем, да,
Да.
эти почти до чипсов, до хруста эти сосиски, и при этом они совершенно не имеют лишнего веса, ну, потому что едят рыбу.
Ну, он же сказал, что он
Рыбку,
редко едят.
Да, я
такое.
думаю, что это вопрос не ежедневного поглощения.
Да нет, но
Сколько
они сказали,
есть.
что это обычная еда для англичан, ну, традиционная.
Они необычное сказали, они сказали, что это именно английская еда.